Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? So he hands you the camera and takes position. Ahem, as night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Mika, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. He was hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellos. And keep digging, bitches. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take out in all of this gorgeous scenery. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. Quietly look into Stella's eyes. It's breathtaking. The air is so clean and fresh, I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and I get told saying wow to an empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Loud, percussive snort. Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. Death has come for me. At last, goodbye, cruel world. Haha, no need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. That's just the sound they'll make when they want to warn the rest of the herd about the big scary predators like us. Let's check it out! Why? As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. What the fuck? What the fuck is with that? What? I don't like the noises it's making. Singledale remains behind, staring down the beam of light, while Gretchen whines and pulls out her harness. Pain, rot, decay! Adieu! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him! And then it's gone. Oh my god. He's sick. He's got that brain rot stuff that makes him smash their heads open and eat the insides. I forget what it's called. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blind rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deal. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deal. Does you see its face? A little off. A little off? Stella, that thing had growths the size of its own head. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of. So they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing, but there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen out here with you? She does seem to like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Well, excuse you, though after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not the one on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's so feisty. Even at her age, pugs aren't exactly known for their good health. But here she is, running around in the woods at 17. And I feel like the first mountain air and exercise have helped her a lot in that regard. Ugh. Okay, that got my heart rate up, ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up Then we get right into the night's activities. Ooh, extra M&Ms. Okay, assorted snacks. Oh, I love sesame sticks. Those things are delicious. The one snack I didn't make myself. I was hoping to wow you with my cooking skills, but I guess that'll have to wait for some other time. Nevertheless, a delightfully tasty choice. The chips of the hiking trail. Some would say chips are the chips of the hiking trail, but only a fool would bring such a delicate, space-consuming snack into a pack when that space could fit another bottle of water or more snacks. You and Stella settle down on an overlook. Snacks in hand as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me what it's like in New York. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommate, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Mika. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. Difficult roommate. Rather not say. Well, that one. And it's a mixed bag. At first it was kinda nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can come let me out because I chose this for myself. And as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place, or maybe finding a roommate? There's gotta be a better apartment than that in a big city like New York. Let's see. I've been saving up for something better. Oh, I hear ya. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah? So what do you do for a living? Programming. Student. I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way, a fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common, Mika. What sort of streams do you do? Ooh, I play video games. I mostly stream video games. That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. I might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. Cause breeze passes over you. You can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched. You scan the tree line, but whatever might be out there, is nowhere to be seen. What about you? What's your living situation? Guts and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore. Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. That's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. I I can relate. My mom died pretty recently. So I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Aw, thanks, Mika. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? I was glad to see her go. By the end, she was nothing like the woman who raised me. It had been years of this slow downward spiral, and I wanted nothing more than for it to be over for her. Sorry that happened. I can't even imagine how horrible that would be need to go through for both of you. Whoa! My stars, what was that? Skunk cape! Skunk cape! Skunk cape! Skunk cape! Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Skunk cape! Skunk cape! Skunk cape! Oh man, it's skunk cape! It's gotta be, right? Could be, could be! Never made that sound, I've never heard anything like it, and it's close. Could be a mountain lion. Oh, it's so nice and lovely. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me. Let me check this out. Bye, Stella. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as he shines her fast light into the woods. Do stay close, Mika. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain! It's all pain! Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the hell? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either. I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. You follow Stella as he sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh no. Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof. Are you okay? Huh, yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped over something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate the chicken. Move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close, so try and take a bite if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Examine the growth. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this looks like something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsating beneath it. Is that an embryo? Or just some bad lighting? Whoever it might be, no better than to investigate this lump any closer. You've seen horror movies. You back away from the chicken, your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct of self-preservation. Why am I alive? Poor little chicken eyes look up to you, glazed over but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. It looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concern. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem! It seems I found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I hesitate to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God, did y'all see what did this to her? We caught a glimpse of something earlier, and when we chased after it, it brought us here. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Bertie like this. You wouldn't put it online, would you? No one sees like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, do you hear me? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what will happen. Do you hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white hot light from earlier start to rush back over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, getting violently strained against the harness. Quick! They're closing in on us! Flashlight. What the fuck is that? You dive for the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. I said aim that damn thing, quick! Perfect. I just grazed it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, a blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I've ever heard of either. This is gonna be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize that Gretchen stopped tugging at her leash. You look down only to find an empty harness and the paw prints of a runaway dog. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? I'm so sorry. She must have slipped out of her harness. I'm so sorry, so I tried to hold on to her. Gretchen, I'm coming for you. I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. Guess I'll die! Go after them. You steal your nerves and run into the unknown. As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly sound once again surround you. Keep running. Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down. I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Lord, that smell. Oh no. Was the deer had one of those wood gloves? The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. At the edge of it all, an immobilized Gretchen gurgles in pain as one of the creatures loom over her. A sinking realization pulls at your guts. This is their nest, and you're surrounded. Gretchen! I'm sorry, Stella, I don't know what came over me. As Stella steps towards the nest, Duke pulls her back. Holy shit, what do we do? This isn't over. We can still save her. We can still save her. Dude, can't you just, like, shoot that thing? Are you out of your mind? There's gotta be dozens of those things up in the trees. They're circling us to protect their brood or whatever it is. They've been planting in our animals. We've got to get out of here while we still can. Duke's right. There's nothing we can do right now. But Jesus, I can't leave Gretchen like this. Duke, give me your gun. You're not thinking about... She's my dog, Duke. We can't save her, but I'll be damned if I leave her behind to suffer like the rest of these animals. You don't have to do this. Duke, give me the gun now. What the hell is that stance? She grabs Duke's gun and takes careful aim. Just tell her that I tried my best to keep her safe. Run! Oh, here they come. Man, she just... As soon as the gun fires, you, Stella, and Duke sprint back through the woods. She's a good shot, though. I will give her that. That stand was terrible, but that was a good shot. The unearthly hollows and whispers of the nest nipping at your heels. In the highest branches of the trees and down to on the first floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Quick, my truck's down this way. You make it to the road, but three of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. What are you waiting for? Shoot them! Duke, you know what they're here for. Is this what you want? Is this what you sons of bitches want? Fine, take her. Take her and leave us be. Duke, get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can just walk. Those creatures left. I'll be fine. Stella, now's not the time. Alright, I can do this. You squeeze into Duke's tiny two-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. What's that to gregarious person? Stella is eerily quiet right now. So I guess I wasn't a mountain lion getting at your chickens. Yeah, I guess not. Can't say I know what I'm supposed to do with that information, though. Suppose the boy and I are in for some long nights, guarding the rest of them from taking them things. Hey, Stella? You good? She doesn't respond. Lays a comforting hand on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but remains focused on the wilderness rolling past the window. Duke, I don't think Stella's doing okay right now. Of course she ain't. Best not to bother her just yet. Let's get out of these woods before something else tries to come after us. He glances over to Stella, his hard face softening slightly. It'll just be a few more minutes. You'll be alright. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the trees gives way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Anytime, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. What were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. Maybe I'll go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but, well, no point in talking about the buts. Just look out for yourselves. Take care, Duke. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must have finally have reception again. Tabitha. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. And let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? God, what a mess this night's been. Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? Okay, Stella. I just don't like cars is all. The rolling death machines, if you ask me. I think her parents died in a car. It's the only answer. Sorry if I weirded you out. And sorry about Gretchen. There's nothing we could have done. You just have to accept what happened and move on. She was 17 after all. It's not like she had many years left. But why did it have to happen like that? She died protecting you. I know what you're trying to do and I appreciate it, but look, Mika, you were in an impossible situation and you made a difficult choice. It's done and I'm not going to hold it against you. Neither of us needs to go back and relive that moment. What do you make of everything we saw? I don't know. I haven't seen or read about anything like this, although maybe we've got to find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Let's do it. Cool, let's go. I hope she's still awake. Mika. Jesus! You and Stella see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear her approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. Forsyth? This is Mika. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, of course. You're in luck. I keep hearing pig sounds. Someone has a pig in this town. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Mika. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul. She's been sorely missed in the Hollow, and now poor Anne is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know she died? Oh, poor Anne was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of. Bless her heart. I've never met poor Anne. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I've no feelings about that woman. That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. We've got to get... What's got you here so late? You seem unsettled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not sure I followed you. I know what oils to use for its aches, and I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? We ran into some creatures out in the woods. These things, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil. Ah, one of your little videos. What was this? Up in the mountains to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Still a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can. I need to plug in the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Oh, look at the little stickers. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? I was helping Stella with a video and something terrible happened. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. Just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on this recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Did you film it? Was that Gretchen at the end there? Sailor Moon! Stella, where's Gretchen? It's my fault. I was holding her leash since he got away from me when those creatures surrounded us. I shot her, Kanika, those things. They put something in her. I wasn't about to let her suffer. Stella, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I'm fine. I just want to know what did this to her. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something far more sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. The mansion's gonna fall down! Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mika with this Tylipo crap. Tylipo? She just lost her dog, have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. These creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. But just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be caused by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil holds her silence. She says, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were the growths? Y'all are worrying too much. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Did look like an embryo. Yeah, maybe what we're seeing here is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. Don't think so, dear. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a cup full of cups. That'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Mika get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going. I'm still wild! I can stay out. I'm still wild from everything that happened. Ha! Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You go on home now, and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. And let me get you some of my homemade peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Mika. It's excellent iced room, though with the nights getting chillier, room will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alright, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. That's sweet of you. There's that pig again! Are you sure you're okay headed back up the mountain alone? I'm more terrified of Tabitha than those things in the wood. Sybil said those things are harmless. Sybil said that the ditchlings were harmless. I think I'll be okay. It's not far. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You and Stella exchange numbers. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. We're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate alone. Continue down the path. Almost home. Continue down the path. There's that pig again! You made it. Your salvation in sight, you made a mad dash for the door. As you reach for the doorknob, the door swings open. Oh! Where the hell have you been? Do you know anyone named Rain? I saw horrible things tonight. I went into the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and a lot of really terrible things happened. Oh, so you met Stella then? Ugh, that explains everything, and she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, you don't want to hang out? I'm still all hyped up from adrenaline from tonight. I would love to just hang out for a little while, cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. But it's probably best to turn in and try and leave the night behind you. That doll's coming out of that closet. I fucking know it. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Call her. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Did she make it back alright? Yeah. How are you? Are you okay? Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe, and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a bullying week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's nice, though. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Is that episode 1? Hey, there goes episode 1! Hey! Okay, lots of eyeballs. This is a pretty animation. Seems to me like the Scarlets own the town. Is that Stella? Or maybe that's her friend, Reese? What's his name? Llama. Llama hole. Pumpkins. Sad pumpkin. An old mine shaft. And the door to the manor. Dang. Okay, that is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. So I'm gonna end it here. It's been about 2 hours and then some. Yeah, that was fun. That was something I'm gonna need to break down a little bit and post into separate videos, I think. Anyway, if you guys want to see more of that, and you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll post more of it. I'm definitely going to film more of it, because this is fun, and I can't wait to see what happened. Why did Vivian leave? Why was poor Anne such a bitch? How do they know who I am? And why will they bad-mouthing me to everyone? So yeah, I'm gonna post more. So until then, I will see you on the next video. So have a good night and goodbye.